Not constant ban. No clue on what I would have meta picked. Anyway, I'm subbing. I don't know, at least isn't as good as the top 4-ish, I feel. Like the Kazakhs, Lee Sin, who has Evelyn, and Pantheon. I think those 4 are much better. But Elise is probably on Vi's level. Like, Vi's still good, obviously. Like, Vi's still good. It's just in competitive play. Vi's slightly weaker. I don't know when the Lee Cinders are gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen for this LCS season. Maybe cooking with TheOddOne in the future. I don't know. I just thought it would be funny to do that video because I bought a breakfast sandwich maker. Thoughts on Talon? I think Talon sucks, honestly. Like, Talon's like a AoE assassin, which is weird because you want your damage to be focused. I'd rather be Kha'Zix or Zed. Thought on Nihilus buff. I guess he needed it because Nihilus's damage is like almost all W. It's really lame. But Nihilus. But anyway, yeah. Problem with Nihilus is his damage is really low. He moves around slow. His armor, I think his base armor is one of the lower ones for a melee champion. And then his movement speed's awful. And then in the jungle wise, or the damage wise, the problem with Nihilus, it's that your Q doesn't do much damage because your Q is an engage tool, but you have your ult as an engage tool, so Nihilus's Q is really weird in that it's not that useful in a fight.
Oh yes, that one. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. There is no retreat.
But yeah, Nihilus's skill set just isn't good for dueling. It's like mostly AoE damage too. Yeah, so that makes it even worse. Like his W is AoE damage, his E is AoE damage. So the compensate, they don't make it as strong as say Kha'Zix's Q or Elise's Q or Lee Sin's Q. So what happens is they just make a skill that's oh shit. Well, Ignite level 1 does no damage, or level 3. But Nihilus just can't duel people. And AoE damage is nice. Like Maokai and Nihilus are like in a similar boat. Like it's nice having AoE damage, but when there's champions that do way more single target damage than you, that becomes a problem early game. Like in ganks, like how often does the enemy group up?
What? Do I have someone in my team?
You know, kill jungle. Kill jungle. It's okay. It's from the reason why I wouldn't play it much, because that'd force your allies to have an engager. Like the strange thing about kill jungle is it doesn't give you an engage, and I don't know what it really gives. It gives you an extra like range DPSer. Like you don't get an assassin, you don't get an engager. Like it's really weird having kill in the jungle, in like in competitive play standpoint. Like you notice a lot of jungles tend to be what the hell? Wow. You notice a lot of junglers in competitive play tend to be engagers or assassins. But KO is in a weird spot. KO is not really an assassin, not much of an engager. Because there's not many mid laners that are engagers right now. Top laners, not many top laners engagers, so it's usually to support and fuck. Usually to support is the engage, unless it's jungle, so I don't know. That's why KO is a weird spot for jungling for me. Like in solo queue it'd probably work, honestly. What do you think of Kali? Fuck. I haven't played enough Kali. Heard apparently it's decent, but in competitive play you need to be good free 6. Unless you're talking about lane Kali. I don't know, I would not know enough about that. Is Casson still ban worthy? I don't think so. Like, they nerfed his damage, which is, I think is fine, because if you give someone really insane mobility, they shouldn't be able to be godly damage. That's how I think. Like, they should not be safe. So, they basically punish Caston for not landing R on champions. Like, most of Caston's damage is now, if you don't land R, you're not going to do much damage. And I think that's how it should be, because before, Caston would R in front of someone, completely miss them, and then QE them for half their HP. And I don't think that's fair for anybody. Like, if you're not going to get in range of the opponent, then what the fuck's the point? Because the enemy would be slowed and silenced, so they have no way to counter that. That's why I think Caston's playstyle was extremely toxic, because there was no way to, like, what would you do against that? So I sort of get what they're doing with the changes, because Caston does far less damage unless you land at R. Anyway, if you want to see rank, watch Divers. Can Maokai ever make a comeback? Not for a while. Like, he wasn't even good season 3. Like, it's been a long time since I'd consider him a decent tier pick. Like, I think the last game I ever played him was in the Xin Zhao era of season 3 when Xin Zhao was the strongest one. But since then, I've never played him because we lost that game. It was against Dig, I think. Look at the new Wriggles. I haven't seen the newest Wriggles. Like, I only saw the... Fuck, I haven't seen the passive for the new Wriggles. I think they haven't released that yet. I don't know. I can't say much about the Wriggles. Because I think the current Wriggles on this patch, without the Fury, whatever fuck buff it's called, gives... or removes the armor, but gives 12 AD, and then gives 5% more attack speed. I don't know what the new buff is for it. I think they're working on it, so I can't comment. Sovereign, no. Fuck me, right? Oh, they're all ADs. That's Hecarim. Aren't they supposed to buff him? I thought they were supposed to buff him. Because his clear time was sort of iffy. I don't know. Hecarim's a weird... Like, Hecarim's like Nocturne. Like, he does sustain damage, but that's not popular right now. Oh, it gets one. When is the Seal coming back? I'm assuming you Bjergsen. He's here now. We're just starting practice tomorrow. Yeah, Udir's pretty bad for Aram. Why do you build AD tank on Eve? Because AP sucks, but longer answer. Her AD ratios are almost identical to the AP ratios, except her ultimate. But her ultimate ratios are terrible, so we don't mention that. But since the change to Evelyn's E became physical, no one builds Magic Pen anymore on Evelyn because it only affects 2 of her spells. So that leaves her for auto attacks and E. E gives a lot of auto attack or attack speed, so what happens is if you build her AD, you can get a lot of auto attacks in, but how do you get a lot of auto attacks in without dying on Evelyn? You build tank, so what happens is you get a hybrid Outer Lizard / maybe Hexdrink or Bladed Rune King. Then you stomp solo queue games. But yeah, that's basically him in a nutshell. But yeah, so like if you're tanking with Evelyn, because her ult is makes her one of the tankiest champs in the game, combine it with a tank item and maybe 1 or 2 AD items, and then suddenly you have a lot of auto attacks going in. Poor Udyr. Fuck. Word.
An enemy has been slain.
There is no retreat.
I don't know, sometimes I look at all regions for different builds. If something interests me, I can just use it. Like a lot of, like no one played Evelyn in LCS for NA until Europeans did it. Like it's not that you should follow like one person for guidance, but it's more that if you follow multiple people, you can try to get the best of all worlds. Cause Evelyn Diamond for instance, like while he did, I'm pretty sure he started even Europe LCS. I don't think his initial build was correct because he went AP for a while. He was one of the last holdouts for AP Evelyn, and then just recently at IAM he switched to AD. So you just have to look at several people and get a feel on what's right and what's not.
Nothing will stop me. What? Do I have someone in
Yeah, Kha'Zix is probably the strongest solo queue in jungle right now.
There is no retreat.
It's either that or Lee. Because the Lee's nerfed. Lee's nerfed. Who will stop those two? But Evelyn's pretty strong too.
Masses cannot escape me forever.
Fuck me. This is a really lame aram because they keep clearing, we keep clearing. Wow. I died pretty fast. Huh. Poor Udyr, he's so bad in ARAM. Like Udyr should be disabled for ARAM, just because he sucks.
Who's next on the shop? There is no retreat.
An ally has been
I'm max
slain.
E instead of W on renekton. Meh. Figure out do some wave clear or AoE damage, but for top lane you do it because you want clear waves. Like your Q's not enough to clear waves.
Ally has been slain.
Like E makes it really easy to clear waves. That's why he makes it second.
What? Do I have some tea? What? Do I have some tea?
New Leesner is mostly for taking objectives. Like it's a lot harder to take objectives now. What do you see yourself doing if you never got in the league? Sitting behind a desk, computer program. That shit. All day. Haven't tried Master. I don't like Master Yi jungle, actually. I tried it again, and then it's like Master Yi without reset, like without 100% resets, doesn't feel the same. I don't know. I don't like Master Yi at all. Like once I took away the 100% reset, I was like, wow. Like there's no point going in on Master Yi half the time because you only get a 70% reset, then you get killed. Like that was the thing. That was the thing I hated about that change. Fucking Udyr. I think the enemy has no tank. Yeah, they have no tank. They have kill out. Like, see, even though I was like barely any HP that fight, like we were still able to kill one for free. And we almost killed two, but I mean we're so low. We have no ults anyway. BS. That sucks.
Enjoy.
Nothing will stop
Welcome to the dig site.
Is Bjergsen back? He is indeed back. You think my brother will make an LCS? Eventually. I don't think he'll make it this round.
destruction approaches. What? Do I have something in my teeth? Nothing will stop me.
What about Pantheon jungle? It's really good. It's one of the strongest ones. If they nerf Evelyn, Kha'Zix, and Lee Sin, Pantheon will be the next one. It's really good. Unless there's like drastic changes to items. Like I don't know how good the new Wriggles item is gonna be, because I don't think it has the super passive yet. I actually like Valkaz's design for that skin. That skin is so awesome. I actually really like that Valkaz skin. It looks like, yeah. I don't know. I really like the design of that skin. It's either that shit from the Matrix or something else. Or maybe. Diddy.
An enemy has been slain.
We missed Long Island. We didn't really see much in Long Island. We lived in like the suburbs, like Lindenhurst. There's not much in Lindenhurst. Maybe we should have tried Babylon.
Enemy killing spree.
Pantheon top better than Pantheon jungle. I think Pantheon jungle is better because, especially in competitive play, it's always unpredictable where you're gonna be. Like junglers typically are not seen on the map. And then that means Pantheon can get a better ult in. Whereas top lane Pantheon, it's very obvious that he's about to gank somewhere if he doesn't show top. But a jungler, it's like really hard to say, like when is he gonna gank? Because he's off the map constantly. How's Udyr jungle these games? Same problems as usual. I just don't like his I don't like how he gets kited in team fights. A champion that's not used to in team fights. Not very good.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice plant or Valkyries. I think Wukong needs a nerf. Not really. He's like a Mumu. He scales really well. More champions like Xin and Nunu in the jungle not viable anymore. Okay, Nunu, in solo queue Nunu's awful. Nunu's one of the worst champs right now. Because he does no damage. Like when you play Nunu, you're basically a 7th item for an auto check champion. Because you can't, it's hard to carry on your own with Nunu. Like, even if you do really good on Nunu, you still have to rely on your teammates who actually do damage to not be stupid. Like if they're stupid, you have 0 chance of winning. If you're say Kha'Zix or Evelyn or something, you have a chance of winning. But with Nunu, you actually have to rely on your teammates not being bad. It's really sad.
Any books? Of course. Barbarians can't read. Rice.
Lavish
Now, hand over the gold.
That was GP jungle. Wukong's like his GP jungle sucks. And I think GP's skill set's just weird. Like he's half supportish, half damage. And then one move is RNG. Wukong's still top tier. He's still top tier in solo queue. He's not that great in competitive. Like if certain things are banned, he'd be good in competitive. Like if certain enemy junglers are banned in competitive, I can see him being useful. But against aggressive junglers, he's not very good. Oh wow. Fucking bot, fucking Udyr. You ever get tired of playing League all day long? Yeah, sometimes, you know. That's why we play Civ 5, to relax sometimes. Because everyone else has been playing like Diablo 3 or something. Solo queue usually relaxes me. Usually. Like unless the games are really bad. Then solo queue does not relax me at all. Like there's some days where I'm like, damn, I wish I just don't want to play because the games are really bad. But when the games are good, it's all good. But can't always get good games sometimes. I'm gonna wait a bit for Last Whisper. Yeah, Nunu technically teaches control objectives, but he doesn't carry in solo queue. Like he just gets his ass kicked. Because it's basically telling your team, here's a lead, hope you guys don't throw it, because I'm not going to use it. Opinion on Jarvan, I don't like Jarvan. His combo, like his Jarvan's combo is an all-in combo, but it's not guaranteed. Like Vi is superior. Because Vi's combo, you can't miss Vi's ult. Like you can actually, technically, you can miss Jarvan ult. Like sometimes they just walk out of Jarvan ult. It's actually really sad when it happens. Oh my god, this is a throw. We just threw. Never mind, I think that's over. They just don't have a tank.
You have slain an enemy.
The nerf hurts Sivir. Probably, but I don't know how good she is now. I haven't played her much.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I didn't go to the beach in Lindenhurst. In Lindenhurst, Subway, and 7-Eleven was the... and fuck, I forgot where else we went, but we didn't go many places. Like we went to a few places early on during the vlog days, but later we stopped going to like movies and like IHOPs. Damn, that guy has issues.
Nothing will stop me.
Udir's not even a champion right now. That's Udir in a nutshell, guys. He's like, yay, I'm useful. Lulu mid is very good. Yeah, Lulu mid is very annoying for almost every champion. Like some of the lich, like you notice they nerfed auto lich, or they nerfed lich bane, and they buffed the champions that used it, except Lulu. Because Lulu mid right now is one of the dumbest things in the game. Because it's a lane that's really safe that does a lot of damage at scales. Basically, it does everything you want it to do, and more. I'm gonna wait for that. So it's on Elise after nerf. Elise is still. Elise isn't like the strongest thing ever, but it's still cool.
Wonderful.
Like yeah. Like I said, Kha'Zix is obviously the top dog now. Kha'Zix, Evelyn, Lee Sin, Pantheon. Look how Udyr tries to be useful. Fuck. I messed up my flashy. I didn't hit anything. Wow, we're gonna lose this. Yeah, we might. No, we're still. It's double ace. Maybe I should get armor. Yeah, I'm getting armor. The hell with you all. Best lucky junglers are probably like Kha'Zix, at least, Lee Sin, Evelyn. Same as usual, Pantheon. But that's at my bracket. I think at lower brackets, like if your bracket doesn't have many aggressive early game jungles, like Wukong and Amumu are the strongest. But if your bracket does have the aggressive jungles, the only thing you can do is pick an aggressive jungle into it, or else you lose early game. Like at the top bracket, aggressive jungles are king. Lower brackets, Wukong's really good. But Wukong's still good in the highest bracket, but not as much as the lower ones. Because if you play Wukong against like, who's not aggressive? I don't know. He's popular but not aggressive. Not really anybody. Like technically Vi, I wouldn't consider Vi aggressive. Like Wukong is fine against Vi because they don't really, she doesn't really outgank.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
That was GG.
An enemy has been slain. Executed.
Gragas OP. Gragas is annoying lane against. Like I think only like Lulu is annoying. Yeah, if you want to watch AP or AD or AP, even jungle AD.
Victory.
AD Eve hybrid tank. Why did carry jungle become popular? Because they nerfed a lot of the support items, they gave more gold to jungle champions, and then they changed Spirit Stone so you didn't need to have sustain the jungle. Anyway, time for ads guys, I'm out. So if you want to watch ranked, watch Dyrus.